Alright, what is going on, boy? Alright, so today we're going to be doing some Nations World War 3. Alright, so this is a map that Michael's created. He kind of created. Alright, so this is a famous map that Michael's created. Alright, so basically, so this is a map that Michael's created. Okay, so basically, he kind of made like his own scenarios. Now today, he has a lot told me that I'm not saying anything more. Alright, so today we're going to be kind of doing this as a new roleplay. Alright, so we're going to continue from this point. So basically over here we got like a, so if you guys see some of these colors, it's not like a unit or anything. Let me tell you guys something. So this is kind of a United States of Europe. Alright, this is it's a bit weird and it might be a few changes, but yeah, this is kind of what Michael's created. Okay. Over here, like the turquoise color, these are like the allies. Alright, so the main allies of this United States of Europe. Alright. Now this is Austria. I'm gonna actually change it to like a different color. Maybe let's do really red. Actually, no, that's a bit too bright. Let's do maroon. Actually, no. Yeah, that'll go. Yeah, because I just want to make sure it's not the same color. But yeah, so this is an Austria, obviously. Now. Here's all the allies. Right now, down here in the Balkans, we got a Hungarian Empire and we got a Serbian Empire. Right, so we got that. Over here is Turkey. That's a great ally of the European thing. So now, we'll see with Brent in a second. Right, you guys see Brent. Now, we also got a Russian type of thing. So we got a Russian like lands where Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus, Hungary have all took territory. So these are Russia's pop states. Okay, so we've got Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, and Bulgaria. Alright, and then followed by that, we also got Hungary, who took over a good piece of land. Alright, and then we've got Belarus and then Hungary. Alright. And then we got a Serbian Empire just goes through here. Right, so now over here we got an Iran. So Iran's we got Iran over here with a massive empire. Some things still the same like the Georgia. I'm actually gonna pretend that Georgia doesn't have these military like these other two cities. So South Caucasia and Abkhazia, so like that. And obviously we got Russia who's taken over a good part of Ukraine. Alright. Now follow that if we head over here to Asia, we got a Chinese we got China who's took over a good portion of India. And yeah. And then over here, if you guys see Yoko, it's not really units. It's just mainly it's mainly the countries that really hate the China. Alright, so we've got Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. And then over here, we've got a ASEAN Empire. Alright. I thought about Australia's in the hatred of China. Alright, and over here we've got Pakistan. And then down here in Africa, there's quite a few changes. Over here we got Egypt and Ethiopia. And over here we got some British colonies like we got like a British colony over here. We got Madagascar and we got Tanzania. Alright, and over here we got Botswana, who's got like a big empire. Alright, so then we got a colony. We got Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco, pop states, and then we've also got a colony over here. Right, and then we got a massive empire. Alright, and then over here we got a Nigerian empire with its allies. I don't really know which allies. Yeah, it's kind of Michael's idea. I don't know which allies, but and then over here is a few little colonies. Now Egypt, we also got an Ethiopian empire with Egypt as its ally, and then they're at war with Sudan. Alright, South Sudan's same. Now up here, that's kind of it. Also down here we got an ASEAN empire, so basically the Middle East. So we got Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia. Alright. So these are kind of like the main type of things that have happened. Alright, so yeah. Now today's video, we're gonna be continuing. So. Obviously, United States, Europe, they're now going to, now also over here we've got the British Empire. So Britain's going to have Ireland, and they're going to have, I forgot to say it as well over here. So this is a Venezuela, right? This is like what Venezuela snapped back, right? And basically took over the whole entirety of, yeah. And then over here, Bolivia and Paraguay, they're as allies, right? And over here we've got a U.S. empire, right? Paraguay, Cuba, Mexico, and we've got Canada and Greenland, right? Now, let's continue. So, let's imagine that America wants to do some more expansion. So they're going to now declare war on Belize and Guatemala, which they're going to defeat easily. And they're going to keep moving through as they now defeat the rest of Central America. Right. Now after this, they do want to get rid of their rival Venezuela. Right. So they are going to team up with the American, with Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, and Brazil. Right. And also Guyana's going to join as well. So with this, we got a war happening with Colombia being captured. Right. So a little war starting here. Now, continuing over here in Asia, we know that Russia and Belarus and Hungary do not like the expansion of the United States, Europe, and its allies. So, we do have Russia kind of building some more men, and he's going to prepare for this. Right? Now, while doing this, they are going to go into an expansion, and they're going to declare war on Georgia. Right? So they're going to take over the parts where they have in real life, and then they're going to do that. Now, following us, we also have Iran. Who's going to declare war on Armenia. Alright, so both of them are going to kind of just finish off whatever nation's still around. So they're going to finish off Armenia. And both of them are going to make a little bit of like a team, along with Hungary and Belarus and the puppet states, to finish off this United States, Europe. Now, followers, we've got United States, Europe, who is going to encounter Slovenia as a... So they're going to declare war on Slovenia. And he's going to defeat with these. Right now, another country that is not going to like this is obviously Serbia, so they're going to join the side of Russia, right? Since Serbians love Russians, in real life. Now, USA is going to be on the side, obviously, of the European countries. Venezuela is going to be on the side of Russia and also Bolivia and Paraguay, and then these countries are going to be on the side of USA. So quite a bit of like a two-sided war happening, right? So. Over here, China, they are going to declare war on the Taiwanese and these countries. Now, they're going to move through Taiwan first, which is going to defeat these. Right now, followers, we also have North Korea join this war, and they're going to declare war on South Korea. Right, so they're going to move through here. Now they're going to take over Seoul, but they're actually not going to go too far, as USA now comes in with 8. Right, and followers, we've also got them pushing back, and eventually taking over Pyongyang. Right now, we also have the yellow team along with USA troops landing back over here and taking back Taiwan. Now over here, there's gonna be no land. Also, India's China's gonna be strong now as they have all of this. They have like more valuable land of India. So basically, what they're gonna do is. They're going to move back in and take back Taiwan. Alright. Now they're going to help out North Korea. Now eventually most US troops are going to be in the main US land, so they're not really going to help out too much. So they're going to push back. Eventually we have a bit of a collapse of the empire. Alright. Now followers, we also have China coming over here and attacking into Japanese islands. And they're going to start a bit of attack upwards. Right. Now, followers, we've also got Laos and Cambodia, who's not going to like the Vietnam, and they're both going to declare war on Vietnam. Right. So, they're going to join. So they're going to become a great ally of China. Okay, we'll do Marines. Is that cool? So they're going to become an alliance, allies to China. Alright. Now, followers, we also have Pakistan. They're going to become allies to China. But I'm not going to call them because obviously they're going to have ourselves. Now, eventually, both of them do want to finish off India, so we have that going on. Alright, so India's going to now join the side of the United States of Europe and the United States of America. Alright, it's kind of weird name, but so Michael. Now, over here, we do have a bit of a war happening now between the alliance. So obviously, we've got the Russia. They're going to declare war on the Balkan nation. So the first going to move into Estonia, which is going to defeat with these. After this, they're going to move down into Latvia. Now, slowly, we've got the United States, Europe preparing some military, and they're going to declare war. Alright, so they're actually going to declare war on Austria. So, they're going to declare war over here onto Austria. Which is going to make them now border Hungary. So, they're going to declare war on the Empire. So, first of all, we've got them moving into Hungary. Alright, so we're going to move on down here. And Finland is going to help them out. Finland, Sweden, and both going to send troops up here, and they're going to kind of do a bit of attacks on Russia. Right? So Finland's going to do most of the damage, obviously, over here. So we've got that happening. Alright. Now, Russia's going to obviously protect their land up here, so they're going to send some troops up here, and they're going to kind of defend this area. Alright, well, not kind of, but they are going to defend the area. Now, followed by us, we also have the Philippines, who's going to join on the side of the little of the hatred. So this is going to be kind of like an anti-Chinese expansionist alliance. So this is what he wants to. So they're going to join that. Not to count this. Now, ASEAN, they're going to become a great ally. I don't actually know. Alright, so ASEAN is obviously going to see this, and they're going to join on the side of the US. Alright, so the hatred allies. So they're going to declare war on China. Alright, so the first thing they're going to do is they're going to declare war. Well, they're going to go through the allies. Alright, so Cambodian allies. Now, obviously, these two countries are going to get decimated very easily. Alright, so basically they're defeated. They're going to lose. Alright, very easily. Now, over here, after this, they're going to declare on China. So they're going to do a bit of attacks. They're going to do a low expansion, but not much. Alright, China's too powerful. So, China's going to obviously see this, and they're going to deploy some men from their Taiwanese area, and they're going to move over here. And then they're now going to push back the ASEANs. Alright, so we're going to push them back out of Venezuela, and we're going to push them out of here. Alright. Now, after this, they're going to mainly move into the Allies, to the Allies, and they're going to kind of push them back. And we actually have them pushing into Thailand. Now, they're going to get pushed back easily. US obviously going to see this, and they're going to support them, but it's going to be very minimum. Alright, so not really like a lot. Very little aid. We do have them getting pushed out of Thailand, and we have them getting continued pushed back until they're now pushed out of over here. After this, they're also going to move into Vietnam, and they're going to basically just defeat Vietnam with these. Now, Vietnam's got guerrilla warfare, but we're going to ignore that. Now, Pakistan and China are going to continue to decimate India, so they're going to continue to declare war. Alright, so over here, they're going to kind of defeat them, and then China's going to attack from the other side. Alright, so we're going to move into Nepal. And they're going to move in here, and they're going to capture the rest of it. Alright, basically destroying it. Now, over here, Russia's going to decide to join this war and declare war on Japan. So they're going to move up here. And China's going to do the rest, obviously. They're going to do most of the damage, eventually going to defeat Japan. Australia's going to be Philippines and Australia are going to be the only ones left, so they're going to hold out as much as they possibly could. Alright, now continuing this, we've got the British Empire seeing how the also we're going to go from obviously 2025 to 2026 probably for allies. So over here we've now got the Russians moving from Kaliningrad, and we actually have them cornering the Baltic nations. Alright, after some time, the whole entirety of the Baltic nations are going to be taken. Now it's going to continue as now Hungary we've got Hungary moving into the United States of Europe, pushing out here, and it's going to move in a bit into Austria and Slovenia. Alright, and we're kind of moving up here. Alright, we do have them attacking a bit to Slovakia, and also down here in Croatia. Now, eventually we do see them cornering, seeing do this, which is going to block them from Croatia. So, but yeah, they're just going to push back. Alright, now they are going to deal with the Hungarian Empire very easily, and we have them pushing them back. Alright, now Hungary is going to be defeated, and they're going to now move down here into Serbia. Alright, followed by we also have them attacking from down here. Alright, now followed by we also have a ally. We also have the Croatia, which is an ally, who's going to attack over here. It's going to take over all Bosnia. Alright, it's going to be down here into Montenegro. I mean, now Serbia being cut off from the Adriatic Sea. Alright, so it's going to continue as now we've got them attacking from North Macedonia and Kosovo, and then we eventually have them coming up here. And we have them doing that. Alright, now the populace of Russia, of the Russians, are going to declare war, so we do have them moving down here. Alright, and then we have them pushing them back over here. Alright. Alright, so they're gonna move over here, and they're gonna move into the country. Alright. Alright, so next we have the Iranian Empire. And we have them pushing them into Turkey. Alright. Eventually, after some time, Turkey can get pretty much almost decimated. Now, we do have Greece and we have Greece and the others. Alright. Alright, so now the Turkish are going to get some help from the United States, Europe, and they're going to push back. They're going to push back over here. Alright, and we haven't pushed them back out of their territory, out of their land. Right. Now after this, they're going to move down here into Syria. Now, the Iranian Empire is going to be a bit stronger, obviously, so they're going to hold out quite good in the Middle East. Alright, so like that. Now, another country, another kind of thing over here, we've got the British, who's going to have a bit of a rivalry with Botswana. Alright, as Botswana's got all this land, but British really doesn't like this. So, they're going to declare war on this union. Alright, so we do have them moving up here into South Africa. We have them pushing them back out of their main territory, and we have them pushing up here. Alright, eventually into the border of Angola. Alright, we have them push out Namibia. Now, eventually we have also the British moving up here, attacking into Zimbabwe and... not Zimbabwe, I think Zambia. Yeah, Zambia and Malawi, connecting their British colonies. We also have moving up here, declaring war on Mozambique, and we haven't gained decimated. Alright. Now, following this, we also have the United States, Europe, who's going to help out the British in this war. So they are going to attack also the Botswana, and we have them doing most of the damage as they get kicked out of Africa. Right, and we have Botswana being defeated. So they're kind of like, they were on the Russian side a little bit, but not right? This was kind of a different war. We also are moving into the DRC, and we haven't again defeated there. The British are going to continue as they're going to move in up here, and they're going to push them back there. We also have obviously Ethiopia, who's at war with Sudan, along with their ally Egypt. So Ethiopia is going to move up here into the mainland of Sudan. Alright, so they're going to move over here. We also have the ally of Egypt, who's going to move up here into the mainland of Egypt. Okay, eventually have some time. And and then we got them, them defeating Sudan. Alright, so after this, we also have a bit of a rivalry between Nigeria. Well, Nigeria is actually going to become good allies with the United States here. Let's just say that. So. Now, USA is going to continue down. So back over here in the US area, we've got we've got Brazil, who's going to push back the Brazilian, or the US Venezuela, out of their territory. And we do have them kind of moving up here into Egypt. Now, obviously, Algeria is going to help by declaring war on Paraguay and Bolivia. So they're going to move up here into Paraguay, and then they're going to move up here into Bolivia, right? Followers, we also have the Chile, who's going to push up here. and both nations are going to decimate the. Is going to destroy the U.S. empire. All right. Are going to destroy the allies. Now Venezuela is going to get cornered by both, and actually the only thing that Venezuela will do that's good is they'll push into. Is they're going to push it into Guyana. All right. Fixed. There we go. So we do have them pushing into Guyana, and we do have them holding a bit strong over here. Obviously, the USA is strong, so they are going to move up here. Now, eventually, we have them being split apart from the main territory, and we have them moved down here. And then we also so Brazil's going to do obviously most damage down here. In the main territory, and we have them just getting kicked out of Peru. Alright, now for this, we also haven't been kicked out of the mainland over here. And then over here, Brazil's going to do obviously some more damage. They're actually going to move up here into Guyana. And then we also have them moving up here. Alright, we have them attacking from this way, and then USA is going to attack from this way. Alright, eventually after some time, they're going to defeat Venezuela. Alright, Venezuela is now going to be kicked out of the war. Now, obviously, there is going to be some buffs up here. Okay, so obviously, so Nigeria's going to have some great allies with Europe, obviously, with Britain and the United States and Europe. Alright. Now, after this, we've also got Iran who's wanting to destroy their. Now, Iran's going to continue as they move back into Turkey. Now, obviously, it's going to be a big battlefield over here. We do have Russia, though, actually moving into the territory over here. And then we also have Iran who's going to continue. Alright, and they're going to move up here into Turkey. Now, Turkey's going to get a bit more worried now as they're being attacked from both sides, as Russia and Iran are actually going to deal some good damage. And after time, both nations are going to kick out Turkey from the mainland. And Russia's going to finish it off by... and then the puppet states of Bulgaria is going to finish... Bulgaria is going to finish off by taking on Istanbul. Alright, so after this we do have the removal of Turkey. Alright, now there is still a few allies like Slovakia. We've got actually Slovakia is now going to gain back their old land as well, all their land that they've had before. So we've got that. Now Portugal is going to be like a support country. So they're not actually going to be. They're going to just send up troops into the mainland. Alright, it's kind of the whole idea of that. Now Britain, they're going to send troops as well. And we do have officially a new front being made. Alright, so over here we've got the United States of Europe declare war on Belarus moving up here into the mainland. Alright, we also have them moving up here into the Kaliningrad and the Baltic states, and we have them kind of starting a liberation plan. They're going to start an operation called Operation Liberation of the Baltics. So it's going to go successful, and Finland is actually going to Finland's going to get pushed back by the Russians, and we have them moving into the territory. All right, and over here we haven't been moved over here. All right, getting almost kicked out. Now, for others, we also have the United States of Europe, who's going to obviously counter this, and we have them actually doing some pretty good damage. We have them almost getting kicked out of the Kola Peninsula, but obviously Russia will survive. Actually, not that much, but and then we have them continuing as they're going to move down here into the mainland Russia. All right, now they're going to move down here, and they're going to give back all of the Finnish land. All right, so they're going to give back all of Finland. So I'm getting back all that. And Norway's obviously good, and yeah, so we got that one. Now they're gonna hold out a little bit in the Kola Peninsula, obviously because they got nukes. Alright, so that's the only thing that's gonna survive there. Now, USA is gonna now after they finish off Venezuela, they're now gonna start their new plan, which is to liberate the Baltic nations. Not liberating, but basically taking over China. Alright, liberating few nations there. So we have been sending troops over to the ASEAN Empire, and ASEAN Empire is now going to have a lot more success. It's now pushed back into Chinese territory. Alright, now it's gonna be a bit hard for them, but they are going to do very successfully, and we have them moving up here into the mainland. Alright, and we have them moving up here into Vietnam and Cambodia. All right, and we have them moving up here, and we also have moving up here into Myanmar. All right. Now, because of this, we've got obviously we also got the anti-Chinese. So then after this, we got USA pushing up here with the help of Philippines, Australia, and they're going to push back the Japanese and the Russians out of Japan. All right, it's going to be kind of a slow move, but since USA is still since USA is strong, they are going to push back. Now over here, they're going to push back they're going to push into North Korea, and they're pushing out South Korea, and we have them pushing out. We have North Korea being defeated. All right. Now, over here, we have the USA themselves making Operation Liberating India. Alright, so they're going to move up here and declare war on Pakistan and China. Alright, so they're going to move up here into the mainland. Now, both of these guys are going to be... Both these guys are going to try and defend, but USA is going to be powerful, and they're going to move up here, and we have a massive pushback. Now, they're going to push back over here, and we do have them pushing out the land over here, and we eventually have Pakistan getting attacked from this way, and then we eventually have the collapse of Pakistan. Alright, now followed by this, we've also got them continuing as they move up here, and we have them getting kicked out of all of India, and we eventually have all of ASEAN getting back all of the land. Right, now followed by this, we also have them moving up here into Yunnan, and the first big operation that's going to happen is the operation of killing China. Alright, so over here, we actually have a little bit of stuff going on. So USA is going to make a plan to kind of decimate China. So China's now back to their normal. Eventually, though, we've got... hold on. Right. Eventually, we have them. We have USA pushing into Kashmir, and we eventually have them moving up here into Tibet, and they're going to start moving up here and start destroying China. Right. So. And then over here, we have them being attacked out of Xinjiang. And we have them getting kicked out of Xinjiang over here. Now, obviously it's not just going to be that push. We also have the push of the ASEAN nations, who are, not ASEAN, yeah, ASEAN nations, who are going to do some pretty good damage, and we have them being moved out here. Now, eventually, we've also got the new expansionist alliance who's going to make a big line over here with US troops. And we eventually have them being kicked out over here. Alright, so followed by this, we also have China. We also have over here South Korea. They're going to move up here, and they're going to start destroying Manchuria. Alright, now China's going to obviously be very worried. Russia's going to try to send troops in, but it's going to be very bad for them. Alright, as obviously the China, as now fully the anti-Chinese expansionist line is going to do real well. Alright, now it's going to continue as they're going to get attacked over here, and we eventually have China starting a big collapse. Alright. Alright, so eventually after some time, we've got the United States of Europe, who's gonna fully attack Belarus. Eventually, we have them fully defeating Belarus. Now, the next thing they're gonna do is they're gonna start to take back Turkey. So the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna push out of their mainland, and they're gonna push them out of Bulgaria. We have Bulgaria getting defeated. All right. Now we have Operation Liberating Turkey, which is gonna go well as they're gonna get pushed out of over here. And we have them getting pushed out of all of Turkey. All right. Now over here, we have them fully going at the Iranian Empire, and we also have them moving up into Romania, and eventually we have the puppet state of Russia getting defeated. All right, so Russia's going to get kicked out of like most of the territory. We now have a big operation, which is Operation Taking Back Everything. So they're going to attack over here into Crimea. And then Operation, the next plan now is to take over Moscow, and then they're going to kind of move over here and attack and kind of block them from the Middle East. Alright, so that's kind of the plan. Alright, so we do have them moving up here into St. Petersburg, Followed, we also have Finland, is going to start pushing them out of here. Start pushing them out of the territory. Alright. So, we do have them moving up here, and we finally have the capture of Moscow, right, which is going to be very big. Now, eventually after this, the next plan now is to kind of move over here. So, we're going to move down here, kind of like do what Germany did, and we're actually going to manage to block them out of the Middle East, right? And eventually we now have them pushing up here, creating a big, bold defense. Now, we do have them capturing over here, and we now have them attacking down here into the Middle East, alright? So, with these Russian troops, they're going to be captured, right? And we have the capture of Russia. Now, after this, the Iranian Empire. The Iranian Empire is going to push back a little bit, but obviously now they're going to be very worried as now the USA is now going to attack, and they're going to be strong. So they're going to attack Iran from the other side and in the main territory. And then we have the United States of Europe, who is going to move up here, and we have them getting kicked out of the main territory. Right now, over here, we have Jordan, Israel, and Palestine, who are going to get defeated, and then we have them taking back Iraq and Kuwait. Right. Followed by, we have the ending of the Iranian Empire. Also, I know it's a bit quick today, but it's just, to get this out of the way. Now, over here, we have the USA capturing the rest of the land, and we have them getting kicked out. So, China is going to surrender to this empire. Russia's going to hold on for a little bit, but obviously they are going to lose majority of their territory, right? And eventually, after some time, we've got the Russians getting pushed back super far, and we have the capturing of that. We also have Finland, who's finally, after some time, going to capture the whole entirety of the Kola Peninsula. Alright, so there we go. And then finally, we've got Russia, who's going to surrender. Okay, and finally we have the ending of Russia and China. Right, there isn't going to be any peace treaty. I'm not going to do it, but yeah, this is kind of the major war of this thing over. Right. Alright, so after some time, we've now got this massive empire who's going to get defeated. Alright, so that is the ending of today's video. I would say, guys, I think I'm going to tell you guys my prediction, my prediction. So obviously, the Iranian Empire, they would be limited down. Yeah. I'm not going to do any peace treaty because it's not really necessary, but yeah, Iranian Empire will be limited down to probably either its main territory or it's just a few territories. Obviously, India will probably get liberated, and Pakistan will probably become a puppet state of India, and then China is going to be split into like a bunch of different states. We've got Tibet, Xinjiang, Manchuria. Yeah, Russia, they'll be forced to give back Ukraine, and Belarus will become a part of the puppet state of the United States of Europe. Right, and followed by this, we also have the puppet state of Russia getting disbanded. I could do this, but I don't really want to. And yeah, obviously all of the allies will return. So we got the Baltic nations. Now over here, obviously the British Empire will. Obviously these two will take all that, but yeah. So these are the puppet states in Africa, by the way, just so you guys know. The Algeria, Morocco. So these are, I forgot to say this, but these are also kind of in the war, like sending troops. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So Russia, they're going to be forced to give back, obviously, all of the Ukrainian land, and obviously Belarus will now become a puppet state. Soviet Empire will get limited down as well to a bunch of territories. Over here, USA will get defeated over in Venezuela. Alright. And then also over here with China, and over here South Korea will take over North Korea. Taiwan will have all of, like, inland China. Vietnam will obviously be given back over to the anti-Chinese lines. Also, we have them capturing Yunnan. So yeah, that's kind of the ending of today's video. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed, it's like guys, now someone was in my video. Well, someone was here today. My brother. And guys, running off today's video. He actually helped out with today's video, so thank you, Joel. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe, and peace. You're real funny.